Hello everyone and welcome to another royal reading. It's a noisy afternoon in my neck of the woods. New neighbours are busy doing very loud renovations. So if you hear strange grinding noises, it is the neighbours. It is not the dogs or anything else coming from me and my house and my family. So you can see I have the Tarot Nova out on the table. Tarot Nova and the Mystery Tarot because the box, as cute and pretty as it is, doesn't say that it is in fact the Tarot Nova. It's my children deck. I'm doing a check-in, Archie and Lilibet, an omnibus reading. I have lots of questions and you have lots of questions, and I'm going to try and have a look at as many of them as possible in this reading, starting with how they are, where they are, how they are, where they are, how they are, where they are. Will we see them at Invictus? So in other words, are they travelling with their parents in the next few days over to Europe from Montecito? Will we see them at Invictus? Will Queen Elizabeth see them? It is her birthday on the 21st of April, and possibly the big moment of the big reveal for Lilibet and Lilibet, 21st of April. And then the other question is the British Parliament investigating the circumstances around their births with regard to the line of succession, legalities, that kind of thing, mysteries, strange rumours and allegations, and then anything else the universe wants to tell us. So this is going to be one of my 7-card readings using the Tarot Nova, a little simplistic tarot that I always use for children, and hopefully get some indication of how they are, where they are, Invictus. Queen, will she meet them at last? Well, Lilibet at last. Are they being investigated? And anything else universe wants to tell us. And we have as the underlying energy, let's take the card off the top or the bottom of the deck, is the Star. And that's interesting. It is hope, it is healing, it is, can be journeys following the Star. And being the star of the show, maybe they are finally going to be revealed with that card. And perhaps they are going to be revealed in order to have some degree of healing with the royal family. And of course, tarot reading, all my opinion, and for entertainment purposes. Disclaimer in the box below. So a signifier for Archie and Lilibet right now. Signifier for them, the Fool in reverse. That is something reckless going on. There's something rather foolhardy when the Fool is in reverse. The Fool is about new starts when it's upright, brave new beginnings, off you go, tail in the air, all perky, off I go. But this is in the reverse. This is not having a new beginning, not having a fresh start. That does not bode so well, even though the Star is the underlying energy of this reading. Perhaps not going to be able to start afresh with the royal family, even though maybe the intention is to start afresh with the royal family and also with the public, if they think that they are going to be revealing them and we're all going to swoon with delight finally at last. Well, not really, but I think we've all lost interest. I check in with them, their energy. Well, first of all, people ask me to do it, but second of all, it's out of concern for them. It's not out of the delight and when are we going to see them, and I'm so fascinated by them. Not at all. It's this concern that drives me to do these readings. I have done some very concerning readings on these children, and so that's why I keep doing them. And so there we go. The 0 card, the Fool in reverse. No new beginnings. Something reckless may be going on with them as well, which doesn't also thrill me. People keep showing clips of that Michael Jackson moment, that dreadful Michael Jackson moment when he dangled his baby over the hotel balcony and then everyone screamed in horror and he quickly whisked the poor child inside. I can't remember which child it was, but it has that energy about it. Perhaps they're going to be revealed and exposed, but in a somewhat dangerous and risky way, and rather upsetting. So how are they? How are they? And we get the 3 of Swords. Oh dear. Not good. Not good. 3 of Swords. Pain, difficulty, loss, heartache, emotionally difficult circumstances they're in at the moment. Possibly because of the parental situation. I don't see happiness when I look at Harry and Meghan's energy, when I look at Montecito energy, the home, the house, the place as a building, the place as a home. Nothing shows positive, happy energy. They're picking it up with that Three of Swords, unfortunately for them. It's also a third party energy, so perhaps there are other people around that they don't like, that they don't want to be around. Perhaps they left in the care of other people more than they would like, not in the care of their parents. Again, tarot reading, my opinion. So where are they? Where are they? Knight of Wands in reverse. Again, not a good card. Knight of Wands is often a traveling card. Moving home, moving country, doing lots of journeys. It's in the reverse, which means no journeys, no travelling, being kept at home. It does not look as if they are in particularly stable circumstances. As I always say, reversals can mean extreme energy of the card or opposite energy of the card. I'm getting almost extreme energy of this card. There is some instability in their circumstances, in their travelling circumstances, and what they might call home. As I say, it's a moving home card. When it's in the upright, in the reverse, it can mean lots of moving between homes. Weekend at daddy's, weekend with mummy, off to Doria, off to someone else. That kind of energy with that Knight of Wands. It's unstable energy. You can't, when the Knight of Wands is in reverse, you can't count on the Knight of Wands. It is rushing about in an unproductive way, in an unpredictable way. So they are not staying in one place. It could be that they are going to be moved overseas, because Knight of Wands does have that aspect of long distance travel, sudden rapid travel as well, but chaotic. Unplanned, suddenly out of the blue, oh, let's take the kids to the Netherlands and then we'll pop in on the way home. We'll stop off in London and visit Granny Lilibet. Has that energy of being just whisked around, not enough stability in their lives. I've seen that before. Not a surprise. It is disturbing. It is upsetting to read, to see as an energy reader. The dog has come to stick his nose around the corner and have a look when I said that. So are we going to see them at the Invictus Games? I've done a reading on the Invictus Games, Meghan turning up, the big surprise. Didn't look to me like it was the children per se, but it was a 2 card. It was the 2 of Wands when I asked what the big surprise was. So possibly, maybe, but let's see. Are we going to see them? 5 of Pentacles? No, we're not. It's the outcast card, left behind card, not welcome, not wanted. Perhaps they've been told, don't bring them. They are not wanted, and that might explain the Fool in reverse. It's reckless, it's dangerous, or they simply are not wanted. It's going to be too expensive, it's going to cost too much money if you bring them, the nannies, the extra security, all the rest of it that's got to happen to bring these children along. Doesn't seem like they're going to be showing up at Invictus. The Invictus Games, are they going to be showing up in the UK? Are they going to be introduced to the Queen in the very near future? No, absolutely not. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. That is the royal card. That is the line of succession card. That is the being in with it, in with the family, in with the grannies and the grandpas and the aunts and the uncles. It is literally that card, and it's in reverse. No, we've got 2 no's, 2 big no's. Very, very surprising. And we have not got good energy in this reading except for the underlying energy, which is the Star, which is hope and healing, and it is underlying all of this, but it's not really showing its face in these cards. Not at all. Whatever is going on here, the signifier for them, no fresh start. They possibly are in risky circumstances, especially with that Knight of Wands card in reverse. They themselves are not happy. They're not welcome at the Invictus Games. They are not going to meet the Queen. And so let's see. Rumour has it that the British Parliament is investigating the circumstances, the rather mysterious circumstances surrounding their births. Are they? What's going on? 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups is getting together. It's not sinister at all. It's friends. It's almost gossip. This is gossip. I don't think this is fact. I don't think they are. I think what could be happening and what people are picking up is that in the corridors of power there is discussion and there is gossip. Maybe in bars after sessions that people are discussing it and word is getting out, rumour is getting out. I don't think that there is anything formal at all going on. If anything is being discussed, it's being discussed very informally with that Three of Cups, and it's being gossiped about, it's being whispered about, it's being, friends are talking about it. You can see how those skittles have their heads together. Chatter, chatter, chatter. And if we're picking up chatter and gossip, then for sure members of Parliament are picking it up too. People, possibly constituents, are writing letters and saying, why aren't you looking into this? Possibly there is some kind of fraud on the public going on. Allegedly, all of course rumour. Nothing factual about this, and I'm not stating for 1 second that this is fact. So no, so far no, it's informal, it's gossip, it's chatter. Anything else the cards want to tell us, and in particular for this final card, about the children's relationship with their parents currently? I have specifically asked that of the cards. The King of Cups. Well, King of Cups is healthy emotional energy, expressing emotion, male energy, perhaps getting more support from their father than they are from their mother with that card, King of Cups. Harry doesn't often show up as the King of Cups, more of a King of Wands or King of Pentacles energy, but there it is. That is a nurturing energy, a supportive energy. So he may be trying to give them some kind of support, maybe even because of course he is very involved now in therapy and counseling and all the rest of it. Maybe he is really ramping up the emotional engagement with them, because of course we know, allegedly again, so we don't know, but we hear, there is speculation that the book, Harry's memoirs, are going to be very critical of the royal family and their lack of tenderness, their lack of emotional support when he was going through a very difficult time as a teenager and into his 20s. And so King of Cups, he might be trying to almost overcompensate emotionally, doing a lot of how are you feeling kind of thing with them to, as I say, my opinion, overcompensate. No sign of the mother in these cards. The Star. The Star tells me that there is a lot of healing needed in this situation. I was hoping that it would come through, that maybe there would be some positive indications of connection with the royal family for these children, not because I care about Harry and Meghan at all at this point, but because I care about these children, and because in future, how are they going to feel when they realize what they have lost, what they have been left out of, cut off from. It's going to be devastating. They're going to need more than the King of Cups when they figure that one out. So that's the reading. Difficult reading, difficult energy, and a lot of conflict. And my eye is being drawn to the next underlying energy of this deck. Next underlying card is the Five of Swords, conflict. A lot of conflict, a lot of fighting, and a lot of difficulty going on in this situation. Maybe parents fighting with the royals, but also parents fighting. A lot of healing needed if these children are going to emerge relatively unscathed from this situation. That is it. Thank you for watching, and on we go to the next one.